Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Akshat, and today I will be, telling you a short story about a beautiful interaction between an employer and an employee which happened in front of me. It will explain what trust really is and why you should trust, but not to be blindly in trust with someone. So what happened is, in my school days, I was, in a coaching like every other aspirant, and one day I was asking doubts, and the person to whom I was asking doubt happens to be the owner of the place. He was also teaching, so I was in his cabin, and we were going through some questions, and suddenly a driver came. So the thing is, the tuition was quite big, so it has cab facility. So even I had like access to that cab facility, and I was a part of it. So the cab driver used to pick up children from their home and leave them in the coaching, and after class he used to drop them at home. So he came and he gave him money, and he was like, this is the fees of I think three or four students. So owner looked up, took the money and put it in his pocket. He didn't say anything. We were discussing and he was explaining, and the driver was like, sir, at least count them. And the owner was like, no, no, it's all right, you go. And of course the driver was like insisting, sir, please count it, there might be some problem or might be low or less. And the owner was like, I trust you, it's been a long time, we have been together, I have enough trust in you. And the driver was happy, like he went out, he was happy. And later that day when I talked to him, he was quite happy, and he was like, there is not much money in this coaching. He understands there are not a lot of students who are coming with cab, and he is getting enough considering the efforts and the students which are coming, but the amount was still low. But he was not ready to quit because the teacher, the owner of the place, was treating him respectfully, and because of that main reason he was rejecting other offers, because he thought that this satisfaction which he's getting he might not get in his next job. He was happy. So now the moral of the story, you should trust your co-workers, you should trust your employees. This small act of trust goes a huge way. For you it might be like just anything, but for them it means a lot. It makes their day, it makes their month, it makes their year. They will remember you for lifetime that you trusted them. If you trust someone, they will definitely think about you when it comes to trusting someone else in future, and they will impart the same skill. Now they will trust someone, and this is how you make a chain reaction. But there is also but in the story. So after I went, I realized I have left my copy. So I went back and I saw the sir counting the money. It's good that you trust someone, but it's even more important that you know the difference between trust and blind trust. He was counting the money. Like he was sure that he will not commit anything wrong, but still, you have to understand one thing. We are living in Kali Yuga, not Treta Yuga. People might try to take advantage of your trust. So, yes, in front of them, show that you trust them, but behind their backs, always double check the facts and figures, because you never know who might backstab you or who might be after you. So, I learned a really important lesson that day, that no matter what happens, even if you trust someone, always double check, because you never know. Luckily, that day the amount was complete. But what if one day he realizes this and the amounts get reduced? So take care in this world.